throughout the first 30, 40 overs it nipped around for the seamers, and then as the dew came down it kind of skidded on a bit more. We knew that was going to happen, so 260 we thought were in the game. Need a couple early wickets, but I thought the partnership between Raina and Sharma, just when he came in, they needed 6 runs and over, but they got going quickly, and we couldn't, just in that little period, we couldn't stop them, and they were always just ahead of the rate. Yeah, a little bit, but I don't think that's the reason we lost. I think the toss was really important today, so I'm actually quite pleased the way we played. We stuck in there with the bat. We know you can load it towards the end, and especially the way Joe Root played. I hadn't seen him play shots like that. For him to do it out in the middle, I thought was fantastic, and he used his cricket brain to score as quickly as he did. Bodes well for the future. And yeah, we had a couple of chances in the field we didn't quite take, and that's a little bit frustrating. But yeah, overall, I'm not as disappointed as I was after those last 2 games. There was a little bit of confusion on our end. Apparently we've been told that because he knocked him over twice in one of the previous games, he was a serial offender, and he was going to get warned straight away. And I think in the heat of the moment, I think a few of us might have forgotten that, or whether we've been told it, I wasn't entirely sure. So you've got to clarify these things. I know it's a tough job for the umpire, but it seems it's obviously frustrating, because at that time that wicket would have again put us in just a slightly better situation than we were. So it's obviously frustrating when those little things don't go your way. Again, you hear all the reports about the weather up there. Actually, we looked on the iPad today, and it was clear. And then we heard other reports that it's snowing. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Look, it has to be safe to get in and out. Clearly that has to be the priority. It always has to be the priority. So I'm sure people behind the scenes are going to make the right decision. Again, that's not in my hands. Yeah, I actually thought they played quite well. Sometimes you have to give credit to the opposition as well. They're a hard side to beat at home in one-day cricket, as we've proven. But we did have the real tough end of conditions. So to get a 260, I thought the way we played, the way we batted, especially we held our nerve, which we hadn't done in the other 2 games. And we knew, you know how hard it is to defend at the end with wickets in hand. So the way we kept our wickets in hand and kept the patience to go, and then have the skill to execute those big shots, and them to go off to score 100 in the last 10 overs is really pleasing. So we can take really good stuff out of it, and I think the last 2 games we couldn't really. So as a captain, we have to we can be quite positive about that performance.